Hey there, fellow gamers, Owner is back with another episode of Dyson Sphere Program, and we ended the last one with just a little bit of an error. We zigged, we zagged, we went the wrong way, and we realized our mistake right at the end in that we couldn't actually access this second recipe until we had the research for it. So that was a little trap, and we fell for it. And I'm going to turn off the veins. There we go. All right. The long story short was we need to use this coal to make some stuff for us, and I want to do that. I want to do that over here because this is where we're going to be using the graphite. So before I do that, can we set up some production of the flooring? Do we have flooring? There it is over there. Foundation. It requires steel and stone. This is probably, if we can find somewhere with some iron and some stone together, we could just set up a little. There's nothing particularly close that fits the bill, does it? I mean, obviously that one. We don't want to be going too far. I mean, ooh. We are interplanetary. Let's head over there and let's just see if we can do this. We are going to need some more wind power. Let's just give this a whirl to make some foundations, because I think we're going to want those to be able to just build over everywhere. Recipe copy operation. All right. We're also going to need some miners. We're going to need 2 mining machines. We can probably cancel some of these towers. We have 2. We'll need probably 4. Let's make another couple while we wait. All right. So what we want to do here is mine up these, turn this into stone brick. Yep, stone brick, and then turn this into steel. So we need to turn this into iron, and then turn that into steel, which probably means we're going to need more towers. We're going to need more power. Let's make a few more of those while we're here. All right, mining. It's probably easier at this point to grab these. Interestingly, we only have the 1 miner. There we go. There's the second one. How many of these can we get? There we go. That seems pretty good. This one's probably going to need a weird angle to kind of slot in. Somewhere like that. I mean that'll be enough for our purposes. All right. Let's get some power here. We'll just use these as power poles as well. And there's another one there. All right. And they are mining away. So we'll connect these out. Yeah, just come around that. Sure. And then you can continue up here to make some stone bricks. And you are going to run down here, and we are going to turn you into steel at some point. It'd be nice to get some more bots. How do we get more bots? It's going to be one of these upgrades, isn't it? Drone engines, drive engines, communications control. This was it, wasn't it? Yeah, we need red. Of course, we need red. That's all right. We're gonna need some smelters for this. So we'll need 2 smelters, one for the stone, and we're probably gonna need. We'll start with 1 for the iron as well. It seems too low. Let's get 2. It is 3 stone to 1 steel, and each steel requires how much stone? Iron? 3. All right. So if I put 1 smelter there and the other smelter there, and then we have some outputs of that, and these are going to be what we take. Excellent. All right. Easy peasy. that goes there, and then that goes there. We grab some of these guys and have a look at some numbers here just really quickly. 1 every second, and these should be 1.5. Yep. All right. We will need the power. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. The other thing was in the power overlay, we can see that's blue. Blue is good. Blue is good. All right. We'll wait for that one. We need some inserters for you. I've got to stop saying inserters. Some sorters coming in. Again, probably just 1 a second, isn't it? Yep, 1 a second. Which means we can do that. All right, now we have that. We are then going to turn that into steel. Get you there. Run you up there. Change your recipe to steel. So that should be enough for 3 of these if we ever get that sort of way. Inclined. Power, power, power. Let's pop another one of these down. There we go. All right. It's actually kind of makes the wind power pretty powerful in that ability just to run it around anywhere, which is really nice. Now this one requires 3 in 3 seconds. Yep, that's fine. Alrighty. Let's turn that power off. Interesting, the power kind of highlights the inserters, which is the sorters, which is good to know. So now we have steel and we have stone. Let's bring them all together up somewhere up here. I don't know. This seems all right. If we ever need to expand this, I'll be very annoyed. But here we are. All right, go bots, go. And then presumably that's in a assembler. Assembler, yeah, it is. Beautiful. We happen to have one of those, which is lucky for us. I feel like we're using it on. We're putting things in on the right, out on the left. Is this like? Is there any north? We're running east-west. That's okay. So what are your numbers? If we want you to make this, you need 3 stone, which actually means we probably want you on the other side. Truth be told, we do. All right, let's pop you on this side, and there's no use wasting space, so we'll do that. And what rate are you doing? Every second. How interesting. We're not going to get 3 a second. Well, we actually are going to get 3 a second of this, aren't we? Because that's 3 a second, but this is only going to be less than 1 a second. All right. How is our power in this area? It is flashing, so yeah, let's continue building this with wind. Building this with wind, and then we'll need a output on this side. Coming over here into some storage. Do we have storage? We don't want that. There we go, storage. Okay. Stop you there, and some inserters. And there we have some foundations, which I think are going to be very useful. So we've had there's not a lot of nice building land available on this planet, and we are going to just trash the planet so that we can build absolutely everywhere. Beautiful. All right, our soil pile is growing. Luckily, that doesn't take inventory. Now let's have a look. Let's have a look at how this builds. We are building out, and that uses our soil pile. All right. Presumably we can't deconstruct that. No, we cannot. But it does mean that we can build over the water, which I think is very nice. We'll let that build, and that seems to take up a lot of space for what we want to do. I could have made that much smaller. Where is the rest of our factory? Over here. Now, if we're going to be doing a lot of flying, we're probably wise to at least have one of these charging stations. One of what charging stations, you ask? One of these ones, which I don't have the glass for. Now we do have a good amount of glass, which is nice. There we go. All right, things are going okay. The other thing I wanted was silicon ore. Let's move you somewhere else. Somewhere else. Where else could you go? Over there? Sure. And then we'll look. We'll make some silicon ore. Tilde to remove. Remove that. Tilde to remove the inserter there. That's too close. I really don't like that they can't be that close. I feel like that is something that needs to be improved on. You, my friend, are not doing that. You're doing silicon ore. Because presumably we will need that at some point in the future. It's actually, ooh, it's slow. It's real slow. 10 seconds. Okay. Maybe we'll just drop that down to 2. I've got to guess that's probably going to go to 100 because it seems like everything stacks to 100. Does everything stack to 100? Maybe. Is there anything we've got that doesn't stack to 100? I think 100 seems the magic number, doesn't it? Alright, that's a good thing to remember. 100 of everything. Maybe we'll come across something that doesn't. So, with all that, we can now run over here and get going. How are we doing for time, I wonder? We're only 10 minutes in. We're doing great. We're doing great. So, let's get a little bit sneaky and allow us to push past that and push past that. Lack of item. Oh, we ran out. We ran out. All right. I wonder. That did level it off. We might not be able to build stuff on it that's more expensive. When I say more expensive, heavier is what I meant. Alright, so here we have... I probably need to let my bots actually build this. Which is a bit of a slower process than I would have liked. So here's our coal coming in. They are reasonably quick when the thing's close, isn't it? Alright, so this coal we're going to turn into graphite. Easy. And we're going to do it... We're actually going to do it here. Let's shrink these down. And from here, go up here. We'll do our little half jump over. Up. There, no. Okay, apparently that was too close. Yeah, well that makes sense. That was right on there, wasn't it? Go up, thank you. And then cancel. And then start there and go down. Beautiful. Alright, you now go up to here and we'll start making some graphite. Graphite for you. Alright. And then... Is that... Hang on. Yeah, it's just graphite and hydrogen. Okay. I'm okay with it. Now this was in what? This was in a smelting facility, which we have none of, and can build none of them because we have no iron. We do have a box of these things lying around. This one stacks to 200. Okay. There we go. We learned something straight away. 100 is not the limit. 100 is not the limit. And we also do need some more iron. Would be nice to... You know what I'm going to do? I am actually going to limit these just to give us some space if we wanted to get some stuff out of our inventory. So I think if we fill that up and have a bottom space, we can drag and drop the stuff from our inventory in there. Assuming it works, similar to other games. Alright, so let's build those smelters now. Smelters, let's build 2, we'll build 4. And while we're here, let's ditch some of this stuff that we probably don't need. Like right now, I think this kind of resources can disappear. And we'll just keep some of this main stuff. Is there a way to... resort? There we go. Hold down control and click in the middle. Or not in an item. Alright. Smelting. We're going to do it over this side. And that seems to line up with that building there. Which I think is nice. There we go. All right, we'll put in 2. What's the speed? What's the speed on this? Components. This is requires 1 a second coal and produces 1 every 2 seconds. All right, definitely going to need more than that, aren't we? Because this requires 1 every 3 seconds. Oh, I don't know. This will be fine. This will actually be totally all right. All right, so we only need 1 of these, and we only need 1 out as well, because it's not very fast. Okay. All right. Get me that. Beautiful. Let's save a belt. Save a belt, and let's put some power in. And you, of course, you need a recipe. Copy that recipe there. Nope, hang on. It's that one and that one. There we go. It's the less than sign to copy and the greater than sign to paste. All right, there we go. We've got some graphite. Now let's put in a storage facility, which we don't actually have. So let's build one of those. We're using it every now and again. We'll build a couple, except we don't have any stone brick. Let's run over here and grab some stone brick. There we go. All right. And a couple of these. There we go. No, whoa, hang on a minute. That was not the right thing. Storage. There we go. A couple of them. Labs. We are going to need some labs. So let's not can that. Yeah, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We'll see how that goes. That's it. So that's our graphite, and then our storage. We don't need a super amount of storage. So where is that storage guy? That's not it. Did I make the wrong thing? No, there it is. All right. I'm just going to pop it there, and we'll put some power in. And all I'm going to do for this one is 1 in, 1 out. Easy. That'll build up as long as it's not getting used. It's even it's easier than this one, wherever that other one we did with the kink around it, but the throughput's not as high. I don't even remember that. It was over here, the coal. Yeah, so this has got maximum ability to actually store stuff in there, whereas this can only do what is it, a 0.75 trip. So whatever that is, 1 1/3 a second. I mean, we want some storage. But we also need to get the hydrogen up here, and I still need to figure out what we can do with the fluid. Now there is this fluid storage, which I guess we'll see how much storage can get in there. All right, for now we'll just pop it here, and we'll grab our
storage tank. It is more suitable for storing fluid than the storage. Each storage tank can only store 1 single type of fluid and can be built vertically. However, once it has been removed,
connection.
all the stored fluid
do we have to put? Ah, okay. This actually uses a belt. Ah, oh. Okay. Output off. Input on. Nice. We can switch it. That's okay. That's really interesting. Now that I've done that, I'm actually going to remove it because that opens up the idea that we have another one of them, and we put them at the end here. And when I say the end, of course, now we end up with. I kind of want to offset them so that we can bring stuff out if we have to. That, so you can then go into there. All right. But that means this will work. How much storage does this have? Storage tank. If I hover over it in here, it should tell us. 10,000 capacity. And it did say we could build them vertically, but I guess that depends on tech. Let's just build another one and find out. No, yeah, we can do it. And then okay, and then we're limited. So this should now have 20,000. Really nice for a really nice for an info box to kind of tell us, but that's okay. All right. So. Let's go grab some more foundations. Which were somewhere over here. There they are over there. How's our fuel going? We'll have to grab some more fuel. Alright. How are we going over here? Again, I'd like to be able to like hover over it. 230. That seems like a good amount. It stacks pretty high apparently. There's more than 230 available. Look at this lighting. The lighting's quite nice. Now the reason why we want that is so that we can build some pipes. I was going to say pipes, but not pipes. Build some of this. Just coming straight. Oh, hang on. Can we build this over water? I guess we can. That is good to know. All right. While my bots are off rummaging. No. Yeah, I'm too quick for the bots. Good to know. Let's do that and pop all that in there. Okay, so but if I go over the water, we have to fly. It's interesting. I'm just looking like, is that actually on the ground? It is above the water. I wonder if there's an infinite length we can build that. They're very, very strong belts. All right, let's get this going. Yeah, this is very, very slow. So we are going to need more of those. Because if we want to make one of these a second, we are going to need we're going to need 6 energy matrices to begin with, crafting them, but we'll need 2 hydrogen a second if we want to make one a second, which is kind of the aim. And this is only producing 1 every 4 seconds. So we would need 8 of these to provide enough for 1 a second. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. We'll come back to expand that if we have time. Well, we should have time. All right, let's just get this built first. All right, there. Let's try and kind of keep this together. If I go out here, can I then... Ooh. I didn't realize you could do it straight with an angle, but yeah, let's build that. Alright, let's land and recharge. I guess because I've got the bots going, the bots are using a lot of fuel. Which is why we're not getting a recharge. I wonder if it's worth having on our personage one of these that we can just like plonk down while we're in a powered area. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to keep one on our person once it's actually built. Because I assume this will give us a much faster charge. Well, we'll see. All right. So if I plonk this down here,
you built a wireless power tower, which is suitable.
Oh, it actually gives us coverage as well.
Transmission caused by its longer connection distance. What's exciting is that it can also
okay, it's actually the long tower. Yeah, look at how much quicker that is.
Your production compound has reached a certain scale. Now click the statistics panel button at the bottom.
Yeah, we've been checking that out.
View statistics. It includes the output
okay, so let's pick that up, and we don't need that anymore.
Etc. Use these dynamic data
and let's go. Can I run this over that leg? If I go up, no I can't. All right. Well, I mean the simple solution to that is we just move you out of the way. Let's go to there. Go up 1 to there. Cancel that. Get pretty good at that. All right. Continue. Can I get rid of that, please? Continue you on in that direction. Beautiful. All right. So now you get up to here, and then we'll kick you across And I don't think that matters whether we actually intercept near those, because we're not going to be putting another one there. Yeah, that'll be alright. Alright, so this is our hydrogen. And this actually just goes straight in, doesn't it? This actually just goes straight into our production. Alright, so if this is going to be blue science and we're going to run a bit of blue science that away, we can run red science at a lower run. Lower height? Okay, let's see how this works. Imagine we were running this kind of here. Can I fit some labs in here and still have enough graphite production? Because this requires 2 a second, and this makes 1 every 2 seconds, so we would need 4 of these. Alright, so let's copy that, see if we left enough space. Copy you, and no, of course we didn't. Of course we didn't. You definitely need to just ease up, son. There we go. Alright, kill it. Copy you, paste you there. Alright, that is now enough for 1 a second. And we can now pop you back in here. But we want you kind of as close to here as possible. Yep, okay, that's good. Alright, 1 in, 1 out. Let's limit you down to something reasonable. Pop all that stuff back in there. Alright, now this one here can then go like that. Lack of item. Oh, we're out of belts. Now we do have belt production. Do not fear. Grab them all. Beautiful. How's our inserter? There we go. Grab some of those, and of course, let's actually make that look like it's supposed to look. We did end up with a whole stack of oil. Actually, ooh, that does not stack very well, does it? It's only a stack of 20. But the question then is, can we put these matrices here and still have enough room for an output? We can indeed. That is great news. All right, this is what I want to do. Let's put 3 of those there. Let's get you making red science, of course. And might as well even power you up. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Now, your requirements for red science are very, very slow. So let's get you going there. Let's get you going there. But it's 1 every 6 seconds. So we actually need that. Yes, beautiful. With some more inserters doing that. And that is plenty of speed for the inserter, because it's only 1 every 3 seconds required. And we're doing 1.5 trips a second. Is that right? Sorry, 0.75 trips a second. Whew! So every 3 seconds we need one? Yeah, so in 3 seconds we need one, which that's ample for. Apparently you did not get coverage. I wonder if I could fit in another one here and then put a power pole there, but let's not worry about it. Let's just do that. And then we can output this along here. And I guess we need to bring it into that research lab now, just in the short term. Alright, and this is producing 1 every 6 seconds, so we'll do that. And yeah, if you're currently our research, we'll just do this. We'll do that. All right. Let's get you building. Come on, guys. How are we doing for time? We're at 30 minutes. All right. Red is up and running. We don't have enough production. We'll have to fix that in the next episode. Hydrogen is the problem, and then we've got to figure out what to do with that, all that leftover refined fuel. Alright, let's get... Oops, I was in the right one there. Let's get you going in there like that. Cancel you. We'll sort this out later. We're going to have to get some blues coming out and whatnot, but let's put all the reds in there as well. Alright, now we have red science. Let's get extra drone. Let's get that straight away, and we'll get some upgrades first. And drone engine, can I get that? Requires mecha core level 2. Mecha core level 2, sure. Mechanical frame, extra speed. Yeah, let's just do all the... we can't do that one. Maybe that's our maximum of our queue. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Already we can see the problem is hydrogen. So next episode we're going to look at the hydrogen and the refined oil. I do want to use that refined oil, so we'll probably be... I mean, the only recipe I saw was sulfuric acid, but we'll see how we go. And we'll put it all together and try not to waste any products if we can avoid it. But yeah, this lack of hydrogen is gonna kill all of our upgrades. All right, we could also use our first red science for the X-ray cracking, which allows us to make graphite and okay. Well, lots to think about, but we're going to think about that in the next episode. Sorry about that weird screen switch there, but as always, want to say a wonderful thank you to my amazing patrons. Look, if you've followed the series through now, you've got a bit of a feel for it, you've got a bit of a feel for the channel. If you're not subscribed, why don't you just jump in there and hit that subscribe button? And look, if you want to support the channel, by all means, there's links down below on how you can do that. Either way, I will see you next time.